Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the second episode. It's about time we get into the Animal Crossing part of the game. After we run a really quick 500 yards. So,
That's many a football field.
Yeah, and look at how fast we're making ground. It's almost as if the developer doesn't know what the hell a yard is. It's, we must be going pretty fast. We're like race car speeds.
What's up with that yellow bar in your adrenaline that just keeps decreasing?
Okay, so it's supposed to be simulating like a heartbeat almost. It decreases and then comes back up, and it's weird. I can't tell you why it looks like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be a heartbeat, but wouldn't that be a little more apparent by the heart to signify your health?
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's supposed to mean like adrenaline. It's kind of like a stamina system.
She's the killer.
Now you were very late.
She's gonna kill us for being late. Emily Wyatt, the deputy sheriff.
That's racist. Her name's Wyatt.
I didn't think you'd keep me
'Cause
waiting
she's
in the
Wyatt.
rain for so long.
Please subscribe.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
And whenever I'm
Agent
reborn, you can call me New
York?
York.
Good, that's good.
Fuck.
Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
Ooh, the background's really bugged out right now.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
Only for like
My
a few
car broke
yards.
down, that's all.
Oh, that looked much better on console.
Beautiful
when
graphics.
It's not loading properly right now, everybody. The game's buggy.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
By the way,
She's
don't
right
mention
there.
anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
Yes, sir, Woodman.
That's George Woodman, the sheriff.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry.
I feel like this
I'll
guy
get my
needs to be a
assistant
bit
Thomas
more
to take care of it.
heavy on the accent.
Well,
Like his hat and mustache imply that.
I think this is supposed to be in Washington,
Thanks. That'll be
near
all.
the border with Canada.
Well then, I think I'll rest up first
So-
at the hotel.
I think the accent is
Then I'll join you
reasonably
on your
accurate.
investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by
I just
the
feel
book.
like it should be a
I hope
long
you'll
draw.
come to
Like,
appreciate that.
I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
because of how he's dressed. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
We'll
that.
handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
I love Move.
Yeah, that's, I believe that's actually our license plate, weirdly enough. That's either ours or Emily's, I don't remember.
So they've already they've already found your car, they ripped off the license plate instead of bringing you your luggage.
Maybe.
And applied it to Emily's car.
Possible. It might be Emily's license plate, though. I'm trying to remember, because it means I love movies, and that's what makes me think it might be ours. Every character in the entire game has their own car and their own license plate that's a reference to them as a character. It's great. All right, that's chapter 1. And now we're probably not going to progress with the plot for a little while. I'm going to check to see what side quests we can do, because you only have so much time to do them. You can only do side quests in certain chapters. And I'm thinking of doing all of them. Luckily, the game actually has a mechanic where you can teleport back and forth to different chapters to go do old side quests you missed.
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
I figured out what it is. Every pre-rendered cutscene has its own audio track that you can't adjust, and it's way too loud.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why don't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
Yep, we're back here. Episode 1, first day of investigation. Angel Isaac. All right.
Wouldn't it be Isaac?
No, I think that's how you spell Isaac, right?
Isaac is usually spelled without the H.
Huh. Maybe that's just a different way to spell it, because I know that the character in-game, they're Isaac and Isaiah. Which I'm sure are biblical references that I just don't know. Alright, I think we can only go through this door right now. The music's really quiet here. What the fuck? You know, let me just,
It's already at 100.
options. Yeah. I was gonna turn this back up because that didn't fix anything. Yeah, maybe I'll put that at like 85. I think that might be cutscenes that are not pre-rendered, because that last cutscene with like George and all of them was way too quiet. There we go. All right, I think I remember what this is.
That was a nice little honk in the music there.
I know, I love it. The weird little like duck honks.
Not unlike the Resident Evil honks.
York!
He's the killer!
He's the killer!
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good argument right there.
Breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Ooh, left control.
Kid,
Okay.
what the hell are you talking about?
So, it's blinking as if like you're supposed to mash it or something. No, literally just hold it. You can fuck this up. This is to teach you that there's a stealth mechanic, but again, even in the director's cut, it is basically useless. It's pretty much just a holdover from what the game was originally going to be like. Also, now that I have a chance to bring this up, because this takes forever, George Woodman, originally he looked really different in the pre-release stuff for the game. They actually kind of last minute changed how he looks, and that probably explains why the voice doesn't match as well. Originally he looked a lot more like the sheriff in Twin Peaks, but people pointed out that Twin Peaks comparisons were a little bit too on the nose. Like, Francis York Morgan, our guy, looked a lot like Agent Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks as well. And so he started to change the designs a little bit more. So that kind of explains why he looks a bit more stereotypical Texan. The voices would have been recorded by then, though, probably. That cutscene for sure, the voices were recorded.
Are you?
I like how the reverb just got cut off.
I think his mouth was synced to his reverb rather than what he actually said.
Yeah, there's
Because he was gajing all over the place.
Can of pickles.
The pickles.
The pickles brand pickles. I love it. That is a huge bed. Look at that thing.
That's pretty spacious, yeah.
I could live in that bed.
Bed, make me breakfast, please. Don't turn me into breakfast.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves. A strange doll. And twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
I just love that he sleeps in a suit without a jacket.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach.
And has a lighter and cigarettes in his pocket.
I really
While
need
he's
some
sleeping.
coffee.
Yep.
Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Oh shit, bananas.
So I believe the next chapter is when we get to the sheriff's office for the first time. So I'm going to lay out what we're going to do here. Every chapter, we're going to look at our side quests and see what side quests we can do in the chapter. Going to try and do them, drive around a little bit, and we're going to try every chapter where we are able to, aside from this one, because this one is progress, go to the sheriff's office for lunch, because you get a cutscene every time you go to the sheriff's office for lunch. And I want to try and get all those cutscenes, because those are really fun character building stuff. So now we're starting to get into the Animal Crossing part. First of all, we have our different suits, and we can unlock more suits. You notice our skin changes color slightly on some of these suits, and I don't know why. That's really
That's just
weird.
the lighting, I think.
I think so? That might be like, what is it, ambient occlusion, where it's the light bouncing off of what he's wearing?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta go Edgeworth on this one.
Yeah, day one, let's go Crimson suit, so we'll change for that. And then we'll send off our old one for cleaning. It's not dirty. Wow, $2 dry cleaning. That's a deal. Considering they fucking rip you off on everything else in this game. Oh, and I got the FBI paid us $12 for changing our suit. Cool.
So $10 profit.
Yeah, off dry cleaning my suit. That's pretty nice.
I wanted to remark on that banana painting that's in your bedroom.
Hold on. Where's the banana painting? I have a painting of a bunch of bananas. What else do I have? I have a waterfall. Now, this is a hotel, too.
And then a bunch of flowers, a butterfly.
Some flowers, some woman in a tank top.
She's the killer!
Maybe naked. A tiny one of some flowers, a butterfly in a frame, a tower, something. Some
Probably more
flowers.
How's the
There's-
reflection look in that mirror to your right? Oh, behind you now.
Oh, hey, that's not bad. That's actually...
I thought it was actually gonna try to reflect something that's not even in the same room.
Yeah, that's better than Watch Dogs, where it...
Also better than Spider-Man on PS4.
Wow, does it do it too? I remember in Watch Dogs, I would like go up to a window in like a field, and it would be reflecting a highway.
Yep.
There's a map. Hey, that's actually a map of Greenvale. If you look carefully, Greenvale is shaped like a dog.
Hey,
Yeah, the
kinda.
roads, you can see the big snout up there. It's actually, it's an Easter egg. The roads on it are shaped after Willie, the Dalmatian, who's a dog in this game. And we have a bunch of pictures of berries.
Contact now.
And
Contact
it
now.
says Barry. Oh, I love this game. All right, if we go into the bathroom, we can shave, and we do get paid a little bit of money for shaving, or we can grow a beard. I'll shave once. I think he actually looks
We
better
grow
with
a
the
beard
beard.
in the bathroom.
No, you just grow it as days pass. There's actually no time limit on the game.
Cream right there.
Yeah, W brand cream. Ooh, you're taking a while. You're not doing anything. You're just observing. All right.
The razor is the killer. Cut yourself while shaving.
Everybody just died cutting themselves shaving.
$12 rebate.
Is there anything in the bathroom that I want? No, can't use anything in this room. This room is worthless.
Yeah.
Break all the doors. All right. Now, if I want to, I could wander forever down this hallway, and I think there's like nothing, or I could just go this way. Let me just check. Now, this is a problem you're gonna notice. This is really zoomed in, right? Like really zoomed in. It zooms in farther. It doesn't zoom out farther. This is zoomed out as it goes. The map system in this game is terrible. Okay, do I have any reason to go up that way? No.
There's a lot of doors, it looks like.
Yeah, but there's nothing I want over there. Okay, we can get our morning coffee over there. Okay, I'm just seeing if there are any cards I can get. No.
A bunch of beds.
Okay, I actually really like this hotel. So we'll go this way. There's nothing yet the other way. Probably a little bit of money. Let's go have our morning coffee. So this is one of those scenes coming up that everybody quotes the shit out of. Probably the most famous quote from the game is coming up. The second most famous being, you know, Special Agent Francis York Morgan, call me York, that's what everyone calls me. Crackers, lollipop. No, I'm just gonna have breakfast here. Because I don't need to pay for it, weirdly enough. And it's
and for
better.
dessert, I'll have a lollipop.
Let's just smoke all night, have a coffee on an empty stomach, then eat some lollipops.
And then smoke some more. Oh my!
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
It's not Super Mario Brothers, shut up. Polly Oxford.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Oh.
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
You like the camo carpet?
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you.
And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space.
It's a fucking kazoo.
Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh
Thank you, Monty Python.
Well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous
Polly, I
rock
won't
star
sleep
would
with
stay
you.
in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Can you turn down the radio, Polly?
Do you want to ask
Thank
her
you.
about the town?
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Shops.
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either.
Those are some interesting
Bars
bar
are
names.
for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
What
Well,
is that?
Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Yay!
Slow ride.
I have to warn you, though. I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Here it comes, everybody. The line! There's already cream in that.
More cream.
I don't think we were supposed to be able to see that there was already cream in it. Look with interest!
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
That smile.
Let's get going.
Yeah, that's the most famous line of the game is FK in the coffee.
Fuck in the coffee.
Fill in the blanks.
That's a tiny piano by comparison.
It is tiny, isn't it? All right, so we can get breakfast here. It fills us up because you do get hungry in this game.
More paintings.
You get hungry and you get tired. Oh, yeah, more paintings. We have a bunch of apples. We have... Hold on, is this hung sideways? What the fuck is that?
That's Icicle Mountain from Melee.
That is hung sideways. Okay. There are actually some Easter egg paintings in the game. There's a field with some rock ruins. There's a forest.
Another sideways painting.
Another sideways painting
of Savannah, I guess.
Yeah, I think. There's some kind of white building. Yeah, white building. The White House? I don't know.
Coliseum?
There's that same woman. A foggy shore. And...
There's the killer.
Oh, that's the King of Belgium, isn't it? I think that's the famous statue of the King of Belgium who, like, enslaved the Congo and was a horrible despot. And Belgium to this day doesn't acknowledge that he was basically Satan.
He's the killer.
All right, now there's a coffee thing you can do here where you get clues from your coffee that don't mean anything, but we'll do that some other time when we need a coffee. Then or we could just drink 20 coffees, because the coffee here is actually free if you drink it there. But you have to drink it on the spot, which is the only problem. All right, so
That's
Polly
a
actually runs a little bit of a store here. Oh, can I actually interact with this? I don't think I ever have before. Wait, can I? Oh, there's an egg in the microwave.
You will give me an egg.
I will just steal that. Okay. Check the weather. Oh, I didn't know you could check the weather. That's cool. Today is a fine, clear day. Perfect to have a walk. That's useless. I got paid for that. That is useless information considering I could just walk outside. Doesn't tell you what the weather's gonna be the next day. It tells you what it is today.
Oh, hi.
Oh, yes, Mr. Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. That's where you are right now. Don't have much. May help you out. Serve coffee with breakfast. Yep. You'll notice the text goes really fast, and it didn't in the console version.
The deeper beep implies that a male is talking, and the higher pitched beep is female.
That is true. It tries to kind of match the tone of the person's speaking voice. However, you'll notice that the text is going really, really fast compared to the console version, and if you've played the console version, I don't know why. I don't know if that's intentional or not. That's just how the game is working today. All right, let's buy. And you can see the ridiculous prices, $16.50 for a black coffee.
What are you buying?
A stabilizer, which you barely ever use. Heavy cigarettes. You can smoke to have time pass. This was before. Metal Gear 4? Metal Gear 5? 5, yeah. Lollipops for $15 almost. Crackers for 20. Individual Premium Club Plus crackers, $20. Donuts, same price. Cheddar cheese, $22.50. A worm, $120. A fishing rod, $125. I will buy the fishing rod, actually. Here we go. So we have that for later, because every good game has a fishing minigame. And I'll buy a few worms. I'll buy a few $120 worms. Just like 2 of them. I'm not made of money. I only work for the FBI.
Did you just confirm that Sonic Adventure is a good game?
Now, I didn't say that every game that has fishing is good, just that every good game has a fishing minigame.
Ah.
Doesn't your line of work make you tired? Please at least try to relax when you're back here. Eat and rest up. Gathering info money. All right, let's go outside. And we've been going for about half an hour, but let's just do a little bit out in the world before we round off this episode. First day of investigation. Drank a coffee.
FK.
And ate breakfast. There we go. Now, I don't think there are any side quests that we could have done just, like, before even talking to Polly. Because I think that might have counted there as a chapter. I'm not... Oh, no, I think that's actually rolled into when we first walked out of the previous dungeon. Because it said, like, 46 minutes, and we've been going for 27 this episode.
I love this whistling in the song.
Yeah, this song is great.
A police car.
Oh, it's so bright. We might be late. I'm gonna side quest a bit.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
And here's a barrage of things you won't remember. You can signal left and right. I don't think it does anything, though.
I mean, if you want to be an upstanding driver.
Okay, I remember everything I need to remember about this, I think.
Yeah, page up is your most important key.
Yeah, definitely. Flare. Oh, yeah, I forgot you start with the flare.
Flare out!
Flare out! Flares are... Let me just get back out of the car. Flares let you teleport to an area you've already been to. They're incredibly useful, and we'll be getting an item that is essentially
Jack,
a never-ending flare at some
you wanna
point.
check out?
We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
Okay, so you can see the, it says Spy Fiction, but shortened on the license plate. That was the previous game that Sweary made. That was his first, like, directorial debut, was making a game called Spy Fiction. And so that's what that's a reference to. So let me hit the, oh, M actually brings me a different version of the map. That's actually kind of useful. I don't think that was in the console version. So we can see we can fish. Yeah, we can fish behind the hotel. And in fact, at that fishing spot, you can get a card, and I believe it's the Polly Jenkins card. So that's one of the collectible cards we'll be getting. Before we do that, though, first aid kit. Kitchen Physic is the best physic. If you're wondering why that makes no sense, it's because originally the texture was too small to read. I think translators figured out what the fuck it said and then made a new texture for that, and now you can read the thing that you probably weren't ever supposed to be able to read. So this map is fucking useless, by the way, and the reason it is A, it zoomed in too much, and B, it rotates to the direction you're facing. So you always get disoriented. You can see there are cards around on the map. You can see where all the phones are. Our quest is at the sheriff's department, which we don't want to go to yet. So if you hit F while you're on your map, that's how you get to side missions. So this will say what chapters you can do every side mission in, like 2 to 4, 6 to 9, stuff like that, and who you get the quest from. Now, we're in chapter 2, so we can actually do some quests already. Becky Ames, okay. We're going to try and do every single one that we can do in 2. Side mission is yet to occur. Now, George Woodman's going to be at the sheriff's office, so we can do that once we get there. Emily Wyatt, she'll be there as well. We might have to do some of those in chapter 3, realistically. So what ones can we do in 2? It might just be the Becky one. We'll see. Oh, Keith Ingram. Okay, we want to do the Keith and Lily Ingram ones early. They own the Milk Barn, which is the grocery store. And there's a quest you can do for them early that will get you a discount card. And that'll save you a lot of money at getting food and groceries. Okay, so we got a lot at Keith and Lily. Now, if there is a bunch from the same person, usually what it means is you can't do 2 quests for the same person on the same chapter. So it usually means, you know, do one and then come back next chapter. So we can get a start on that. So Milk Barn is a destination we want to go to. Sally Graham, we can go meet up with Sally. Wow, I didn't know you could meet up with her that early. Quint. Wow, there's a lot of stuff we can do this early. Okay, I didn't think there'd be so much. Okay, let's start with going to the Milk Barn then. So we want to drive into town. We're here, so we want to take a right, then a left, and keep on going straight, and we'll work it out from there. Okay. There's a lot of directions in this game, and a lot of driving. Now, luckily, every car has its own song, and a lot of the songs are really good. And the game entertains you while you're driving by occasionally having, this is a bad view. What was the button to change view? Do you remember?
Page up. You did it!
Fuck you! Alright, Alright, I'm trying buttons to see the one to change the view. Cause...
What was Z again?
Oh, I'm signaling left now.
Okay, so that means X is to signal right.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to figure out the button to change view because I want to have like a third-person view here. It's much better for controlling your car in third person. It's not
People
space.
just watching you are like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah. Does York not know how to drive a car? Oh, that's how I honk my really quiet horn.
Okay, well, you figured it out.
I'm just hitting button. You know, enter is apparently also to shut off the car. You know what? Go ahead and Google the PC driving controls for me, and I'll just get a head start at our destination. I don't think you'll get spoiled on the game looking for controls. Someone had to be a real phenomenal asshole. Alright, so you'll notice...
the killer is actually Polly? Oh, damn.
Oh, man. How could they spoil it? So we actually have gas and car condition. You don't want to run out of gas. That sucks. There's only one gas station in town. And the gas station attendant's an asshole. In fact, there's some quests we can do there at the Heaven and Hell gas station. Oh, here we go.
About those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Terrible movie.
Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
There we go. I love those little conversations. I was just cruising around. I didn't want to open up the full map because I think it stops the conversation. There we go. Did you end up finding the controls?
Nope. Can't
Great.
find a single post about it. All it says is that the driving controls suck.
Okay, don't worry about it. We'll handle it. Okay, Nick's house, Anna's house, Brian's house. Right, so that's at the graveyard. Oh no, Brian's house isn't at the graveyard. It's a shack's at the graveyard. I'm just cruising around trying to find the place. Because it doesn't want to tell me right now, apparently. Unless it's
Wait a second. Go back to where you currently are.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that the streets, McKinley Street, Mildred Street, or Midrid Street, etc. Like, I don't think that's how streets work normally.
Yeah.
They can't be that short.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fairly sure that is not how they work. I don't think Sweary, this man from Japan, knows how small town America works. He's just a big fan of American
Dumpty
movies.
Street I just saw?
Maybe? I don't know. I wish the fucking street names weren't upside down.
Okay, no. I was looking at Donovan Street. I don't know how I got Humpty Dumpty out of that.
All right, I'm going to keep cruising around a bit then. So, I do see the, there's a food icon, but I'm pretty sure that's the A&G Diner. I guess we can pop out and get some cards while we're here. I think that one's in the house there, so I don't want to get that. You can see the sheriff's department is up ahead. There's races, which I do not want to do, but we will have to at some point. There's one of the bars. I think it's Galaxy of Terror. Ah! That is why this driving sucks. And I'm probably going to do a quest early to get a better car. Because this car is the worst one in the game.
You're not supposed to drive over the double yellow lines.
Well, fuck that. Yeah, this is the A&G Diner. I'll go in there and then leave just so that the game knows that I've been there. It's just...
Hey, it's Big Boy.
Yeah, I know, right?
This unbelievably delicious turkey sandwich.
So, I'm sure anyone who's watched Twin Peaks can tell already, this is almost identical to the diner in Twin Peaks.
This is a pretty neat looking diner.
It looks nice, right? Let's just steal some... Oh, it's a coffee card. Okay.
I was going to say, are you just going to, like, go to the woman? Excuse me, may I? No? Anyway, he takes her coffee and just drinks it down right in front of her. She's staring at him the whole time. Suspect? She's the killer!
So every named character in the game is a suspect. So let's start meeting them.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you
That's
are?
an awkward way of holding your...
Olivia.
Looks like it hurts his
badge.
wrist.
Olivia Cormack.
It'd be amazing if Nick's wife. It just says the murderer.
Olivia. Now that's a lovely name.
Do you think so? You're the only one who's ever said that other than my father and Nick.
Oh, it's a very good name. You should be proud of it. There's that famous singer, too, isn't there? From the 70s? She's actually from England, but she's got this really strong image of being an American pop singer.
Huh?
That's it. Olivia Newton-John. You know of her, right? She's not only a successful singer, she's successful as an actress, too. Personally, I really liked Xanadu back in 1980. She played a cute fairy and just looked amazingly stunning. It's hard to believe she was 32 at the time. Right, Zach?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Really? That's a shame. You should watch it when you get a chance. You'll learn to love your name.
Oh, okay.
So, Olivia, do you know anything about Anna that might be helpful to me?
Oh, she was a bright and lovely girl. I can't believe she...
Did she ever look worried or anxious?
No, not really. I can't believe it, really. I'm never going to see her again, am I? She was here with us, so happy and energetic just a few days ago. She and I, we were getting all excited over some new dessert.
Thank you, then. If you remember anything else, let me know.
Yeah, so for some context, in case you missed it earlier, just because they don't talk about it much yet, the reason we're here is that we're investigating... You bitch! We're investigating the murder of Anna Graham, which was, I think she's like 18, 19, like straight out of high school, like everybody in town loves her girl, and I believe she worked at this diner as a waitress. So this is a good place to start with the investigation. Oh, she just put that in her butt.
Hi there.
I know the case is important, but would you like to order something? Since you came all the way to the diner, you know. You should try out Nick's, my husband's cooking. People around here all say it's really good.
It's to die for.
She pours hot coffee on me. A good cooking. That lady in the background is just eating a piece of toast with nothing on it. Good cooking, guys.
No, she's not even eating it. She's just putting it up to her mouth.
Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful idea. As you said, I am here after all. This definitely is a diner. And a diner is a place to eat. I almost forgot that most basic fact. What do you think, Zach? So, would you like to order something? I think I'm a crazy person. So the fork and knife symbol just means that I'm eating in. I can't take this food to go, but the price is really good. Cornbread, roast turkey, clam chowder. Ooh, clam chowder's good. Omelet containing fried rice. I've never had that. A children's
favorite.
Onion rings. Oh, I grew up with that around back in the country. Macaroni salad. That doesn't sound good. Roast turkey. Clam chowder. Man, I haven't had a good clam chowder in a long time. That sounds good. You ate a lot. There we go. We have a lot of money, though, so... Yeah, that's all I wanted. Just making sure we're full. Let's go talk to Nick.
1950... What was that number back there on the wall?
Where are we looking?
1950... Oh, right above the customers to the right. 1950 0623.
Not a phone number. I don't know what that is. 1950 makes me think a year, but...
Maybe June 23rd, 1950?
It's entirely possible that anything on this wall might be a reference to the diner in Twin Peaks. Maybe it just happened to be in that. I like the guitar on the wall. That really makes it feel like a diner, doesn't it? Just something about that style. They did a good job on modeling this place. And even the sound effects of the forks and knives. There should be some chatter, though. And am I allowed to talk to Nick right now? I'm not sure.
That fake ice cream cone is also pretty thematic.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
Me.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Yeah, we don't get many opportunities to talk to Zach. I think you pretty much need to find him off work for him to talk to you.
He's Nick, not Zach.
Nick, right. Fucking... Hey!
You get every opportunity to talk to Zach.
Oh, yeah, Zach we talk to constantly. Observe. Observe. I will just...
Man.
Through the emergency exit. Oh, it's locked. Oh, that's not safe. That's really not safe.
It looks like.
It says exit.
I think it said something about an office.
It says exit above it, though.
Yeah, but on the door it said something about an office.
Country ham. That's something you can actually carry in your pocket in this game.
Country ham, take me home.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Wait, who parked my car?
Yeah, I thought I parked on the street. And this is a thing you can do.
Maybe you just left your keys on the dash again.
Oh yeah, and some nice citizen did that for us. So this is something you can do on most buildings. For a second I thought it crashed. I can just look in windows. It's weird. Okay.
Hey!
But it still looks like it's loading. I think the game crashed from that, and we didn't save in a while. Well, I was about to end the episode anyway, everybody. We will just get back to where we were, off screen, and on the next episode, the game won't be crashed. I forgot I should save liberally in this game. Yep, it looks like it's just rotating through this forever, and I have a runtime error in the background. Until next time, have a nice day.
Yay.